Make great decisions. How to make great decisions in 2021. How to make great decisions in 2021. Hello, y'all. I'm BRIANNE. Well, I got to thinking about making great decisions on my way home this morning from dropping my son off at his work. And as I was driving home, I got to thinking about what goes into making a great decision or great decisions. And the first thing I thought of is taking the emotions out of that decision initially when we're gathering the information and making that decision in the beginning. We can replace in that decision the emotions after we've made the decision. And so I'll give you an example. Most recently, I've wanted to buy a Jeep, a four-wheel drive Jeep, hardtop Jeep, with the sunroof and all that, but hard, four-wheel, because I drive on back roads to college an hour to and an hour from. And so I may need four-wheel drive. And so we've been looking at Jeeps. Now, I could have gone in there and bought it right away and said, oh, I gotta have it. And I would have let the emotions rule my decisions. And yet, I didn't do that. I take 7 days out on a major purchase over $500 to go over it and over it, to fine tune it, to see what I'm missing. And often a lot of things were missing in the initial stages of the decision. It's important to gather accurate information in any decision. Not all information is accurate. When we let our emotions rule the decision, that decision tends to be the wrong decision. When we can initially separate out the emotions from our decision and base it upon the information and what's truly right for our lives, we will often make the right decision. And then we can bring the emotion back in after we've made the decision. So for example, after I made the decision, and let's say that I bought the Jeep, which I have not done yet, and let's say I bought the Jeep, and now I'm excited because number one, I got a great deal. Number two, it was the right decision because I'd separated out the emotions from that decision initially to look at accurate information and to get the best deal possible. And then I brought the emotions back in, which was the excitement. Okay, now, could disappointment be part of that decision? If I didn't get the Jeep, sure, but it would probably be more in the form of relief. I'm glad I didn't buy it. And so often people let themselves be ruled by their emotions when they're making decisions, and often those decisions don't turn out right. When buying a car, when buying a house, perhaps they're buying a house that they truly cannot afford, and then what happens is they end up with a house payment that they can't afford to make. And so I believe it's important to separate the emotions out, to get accurate information. Remember, not all information is accurate. So we want to get great information. And so I find it important to gather accurate information, to separate out my emotions initially from that decision and make decisions that are going to be short-term and long-term right for my life. Do we always have the luxury of time? Not always, but I think usually we do. And often the things and details that we see in that 7 days that I take out often can be tremendous. One of the details that I discovered in those 7 days was that I didn't want to trade in my truck. I wanted to keep my truck. Even though they were going to give me top dollar for my truck, it still wasn't worth it compared what the truck meant to me. It's a newer truck with low mileage, and it's in perfect shape because it's been a one-person owner, which has been us. And so I want to keep it. Plus, we need a truck to haul things around. So in that 7 days, I made that firm decision. No matter what vehicle I bought, I was going to keep my truck. And so that was a good decision that had I not taken that 7 days out, I could have made the wrong decision and sold the truck for a price that I would have later said, you know what, I wish I wouldn't have done it. So taking time out to make right decisions can really, really be one of the biggest benefits towards us when we're making a decision. Initially separating out those emotions and then bringing them back in later, gathering the great information and making sure that you're making right decisions. As we go into 2021, we want it to be a great year. We want it to be a great year of great decisions in every area of life, from our careers to our health to our fitness to our relationships. Make great decisions in 2021. I hope you like, share, subscribe to both of my channels, Grandma's Porch with Diana Brianne Fairchild and my original channel, Diana Brianne Fairchild. And I hope you have a wonderful day. May God bless you. And I hope to talk to you soon again from Grandma's Porch to wherever you're at. And I'm going for a 5-mile run. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Porch, a place to relax and a place to enjoy.